Hi, this is Nathan Tyndall. In this Learning Goal video, we're going to talk about how to use the applet to obtain the p-value, and we'll use the rock, paper, scissors example to talk about this learning goal. The p-value is a standard way of indicating how far the observed data is in the tail. More precisely, it's the probability of obtaining our observed statistic, or more extreme, if the null hypothesis is true. But again, all we're really trying to do is say, hey, how far in the tail are you? And get a standard number called the p-value that people can use to compare study results across studies. When we say more extreme than, the more extreme is in the direction of the alternative hypothesis. So if the alternative hypothesis is less than, as it is in the rock, paper, scissors study, then we want to find out the probability of getting 2 out of 12, which is 0.167, or less if the null hypothesis is true. Let's go to the applet and take a look at how to get the p-value. In the applet, we've set our probability of success to 0.33, the null hypothesis value of the parameter, the sample size to 12, and we'll make the number of samples 1,000. So now I have 1,000 dots on my dot plot, and I'm getting a sense of the values that are typical and atypical. To find the p-value, I'm going to find the probability of getting a number as extreme as, and in this case, this is a less than or equal to, because my alternative hypothesis is less than or equal to 2, and I'll count. So the applet now is counting how often I get 2 or fewer, and that happens 181 out of 1,000 times for a p-value of 0.181. Couple of words of caution. When you use the as extreme as box, make sure that if you've done your simulation in terms of counts, that the number you enter into the as extreme as box is a count. And if it's a proportion, that it matches with a simulation in terms of proportions. The applet will help you out here and will give you an error message if you try to do otherwise. Second word of caution is students forgetting to match the as extreme as to the alternative hypothesis. In the rock, paper, scissors example, the alternative hypothesis was less than 0.33. So when we looked at the probability of getting 0.167, we said or less, because the alternative hypothesis was less. For Doris and Buzz, if you were computing the p-value, you would use greater than, because the alternative hypothesis for Doris and Buzz is greater than 50%.